All right, well, it looks like there's going to be 3 videos because something just totally went haywire while I was recording this. So anyway, back to the K27. So they're right here. You can feel them, the round tops and edges. Sometimes you can see them on people that are very thin. If they're out of balance, by you feeling them, means that you have serious lateralization. And we're going to talk about structural lateralization on the last video of this thyroid sequence. So anyway, how I look at it as batteries, positive and negative, and your body is hooked up into these. So you have one that grounds and the other one that, obviously pulls and puts forward energy. They're also linked to the immune system. The reason why is that your thyroid and thymus are huge participants in your immune system. Mega, right? So that's also why they would be pulled in. And in acupressure is where they call them the K27s. So I was introduced in, with my native teacher in native medicine, energy medicine, more that these were the points like on your battery where you'd put the cable on the positive and put the cable on the negative. It's also where your megahertz are. This is where I established like how your biological suit is running. And the other thing too is that you have to have power that's being generated, right? Lots of different ideas that generate power. Diet, right? Also, spiritual practices of some sorts. Your structure being in good shape and not being lateralized. Your brain operating well with your body. Your environment being healthy. Your surroundings being peaceful. Your chakras, which are your diaphragms, opening and contracting through breathing, because this is where your power really starts to generate through the compression or, the up and down motion, same as a valve in an engine that gives the engine power. So same ideas here. Our bodies are just machines. And then the soul is put in, or whatever you want to call it, a battery or the ISB or whatever, to help drive the machine. And then so we have to take care of the machine. We have to do the things that continue to generate the power of the machine. So say I'm doing energy shamanism sessions with people, and I'm going to look at how good their megahertz are. It's going to give me an idea of the health of their body, the health of their immune system, their spiritual practices, or what they think, what they feel. A lot of that stuff becomes apparent in this area. So it has a importance in the immune system as well. And since we're working this area, the bridge area, the divine will kind of area, we want to definitely include the K27s. And I will try to leave links below the videos that give people just a little bit more information about things. Or you can go ahead and go look them up yourself. So we're going to go ahead and work with those. And we're going to do mostly kind of, you can like hold the points if you want. You can take your, fingers, get right up there, right where it rounds. You want to be right on it, right? So you can take your fingers and you can poke in. So you can poke them. You could do heavy friction, not moving, but just really poking them. Not breaking them. They could break. It only takes 12 pounds of pressure to break a collarbone, so be really careful. You can poke them and then release. Find it again. Poke them. Breathe. Release. And you could poke them. And release. Okay? That would be more like acupressure kind of an idea. You want to do it more than once, especially when you're first starting to awaken certain parts of your body, and you're actually, physically manhandling them. They may not respond immediately because the connection to the brain is, or the hard drive is a little on the 0 side. That's why they're uneven. And so you might want to do it at least several times. 3 times always seems to be the charm for some reason, 2 or 3, because it gives the brain a chance to connect, if it can. Mind you, this kind of work is not going to be as helpful if you're on any kind of opiates or neuron blockers. Certain kinds of painkillers, heroin, opiates, certain kind of drugs, epilepsy drugs and things like that, because the brain is not going to respond at all. And the whole point of doing a lot of this stuff is get the brain active and responding to the areas of the body. And if you're taking neuron blockers, there's just no possible way that your brain is even going to send a signal out via the neurological pathways or the nerves to that area, because it's all blocked, right? So just a thought, if you do this and you're like, wow, it doesn't even work, and you're taking neuron blockers, then you know why, right? So it isn't this that's not working, it's you that's not working. Okay. All right. So this is kind of like the type of massage I recommend for the K27s based on 30 years of experience, right? So I like to hold one, lightly poke it, and do the other one. And yeah, you're going to feel all kinds of stuff in there. And I like to do a deep kind of a rolling massage. So right now we're going to do clockwise massage. That feels so good, actually. One stabilizing, right? The power center. And then one is, moving the energy and opening it up. And, oh, that feels so good. Okay. And then I'm going to do clockwise with the same side. Gosh, that's so killer. Oh, sorry. I really get into this stuff because it just makes you feel so much better. All right. Oh, so good. Okay, then I'm going to taking a killer breath. And I'm going to hold this one, stabilize it, ground it. And then I'm going to do clockwise on this guy. Oh, it feels so good. But there's a little popping in there. I can hear it. Yeah, that's just like scar tissue and stuff that really shouldn't be in there. I'm still grounding with this finger, and then I'm going to do counterclockwise. All right, then I'm going to do a double. I'm going to do towards. So I'm going to do a massage towards my fingers, towards inside. And then I'm going to do away. That's good. And then last, I'm going to tap my collarbone and K27s. It doesn't really matter how you tap. I like the faster tapping. You could even do like an offbeat kind of a thing. Yeah. And this is not tapping for emotional stuff. This is tapping to release the bone and also to kind of awaken the nerves and the data transfer information point. So it's more or less for emotional and healing emotional stuff, but it's more to generate open all that area. All right. So that is your 2-part thyroid, immune system, power generating, relaxation, reducing stress and anxiety, massage, massage. All right. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Bridgette Lynn Dolgoff, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project.